is not here.
Yes, yes, Claudia is here. I cannot see her face, but
yes, I'm here.
yes. No, because
But I cannot see you,
because
Claudia.
Claudia, your camera is pointing to the ceiling, probably, or to the wall. I don't know.
To the roof.
No.
Don't worry, don't worry. I'm here.
Okay. Are you okay, Claudia?
Yes. I'm very tired. I go to my bedroom.
Okay.
No, don't worry.
Okay, all right. So we were reading about this connection that Father Conmy makes between the woman, not the man, the woman who is getting
the woman with the basket.
The woman with the basket, and the women who go to confession, and that he has to tell them twice, "Bless you, my child, and pray for me," because they stay there, they don't leave, no? And he says they had so many worries in life, so many cares, poor creatures. So he feels compassion, no, for everybody.
Yes. It's sad, no?
You know that I sent you the information about Father Conmy, who really existed and who was the head of the school when Joyce went to school. So although we laugh at him because it's a kind of a funny character, but at the same time, he's presented as very compassionate, no, very kind,
human person.
Yes.
I think that is the only one that for whom Joyce shows
certain feeling,
sympathy,
no?
or
Yes,
no?
yes. So from the hoardings, Mr. Eugene Stratton grimaced with thick nigger lips at Father Conmy. This Mr. Eugene Stratton will appear later again, no? With thick nigger lips. Why nigger lips? Again, this discriminatory, let's say, sign, simply because he has been touching the coal, no? The turf. Father Conmy thought of the souls of black and brown and yellow men. So these people who are, for him, will not be saved, no, because they don't belong to the Catholic Church. Black and brown and yellow men, and of his sermon on St. Peter Claver's SG and the African mission, and of the propagation of the faith and of the millions of black and brown and yellow souls that had not received the baptism of water when their last hour came like a thief in the night. So now the book that is going to be mentioned is the book by the Belgian Jesuit, Le Nombre de Leus. I sent you the information about the book that really existed, of course. It was a book written by another Jesuit saying that these people should be saved all the same because they are not to blame because they don't know about the Christian faith, which is, of course, reasonable. Those were millions of human souls created by God in his own likeness, to whom the faith had not, divine verbum, remember this is the abbreviation for divine verbum, the word of God,
La palabra divina.
La palabra divina, had not been brought. But they were God's souls created by God. It seemed to Father Conmy a pity that they should all be lost, a waste, if one might say. So the question of these people, no, who are not baptized. At the house road stop, Father Conmy alighted, was saluted by the conductor, and saluted in his turn. No, again the question of saluting and the respect that they showed to Father Conmy. The Malahide road was quiet. I sent you even a picture of this section because it is very...
Malahide Road.
Malahide Road, because Joyce lived there. I sent you the picture of the place where the door of his house is kept now.
Yeah.
Because the house was demolished. And so the door has been... Sorry, Maria Teresa.
The frame of.
Yes, the frame of the door has been kept, and visitors go and see the door, no? In a place that is devoted to James Joyce in Dublin, no? The Malachite road was quiet. It pleased Father Conmee, road and name. The joy bells were ringing in gay Malachite. Apparently, this street was a nice street full of nice houses, yes, middle class. And the family, Joyce's family lived there when they were in a better situation. Then they went down, no, and they had to move. Lord Talbot the Malachite, immediate hereditary Lord Admiral of Malachite, and the seas adjoining. And I sent you all the information about this because it was interesting, no? How this man obtained all these lands. I think I sent you this on Monday. Because of his great work during the war, no? And he built a wonderful house.
Oh yes, it's a great house.
A great
no?
house, yes, a beautiful house, because his wife wanted this house, but then she didn't want to live there. So the house was
Yes,
abandoned.
because she didn't like the neighborhood.
Exactly. But the house is I mean, a mansion.
Very impressive, no?
Yes, very impressive. So he spent a lot of money on the house, and then she didn't want to live there. Then came the call to arms, and she was made wife and widow in one day. This is also an interesting story, yes, because the lady married the Lord, and he was sent to war, and he died the same day they married.
Wow.
Yes, I sent you all this story because I found
Yes.
it very interesting, no? You read it, Teresa?
Yes, yes, I did.
Those were old worldish days, loyal times in joyous townlands, old times in the barony. So you see the nostalgic feelings that Father Conmee felt in connection with all the past, yes, the British past. And again, remember that we are joining in this chapter the two powers in Ireland, the two owners of Ireland from Joyce's view, the church and the British, no? So here you see those were old worldish days, loyal times to the crown, to England.
Yes.
In joyous townlands, old times in the barony, because the baron was the baron of the English crown. Father Conmee, walking, thought of his little book, Old Times in the Barony. It is true, he wrote this book. This is not an invention, no? And of the book that might be written about Jesuit houses, and of Mary Rochford, daughter of Lord Molesworth, first Countess of Belvedere. A listless lady, no more young, walked along the shore of Loch Ennel, Mary, first Countess of Belvedere. This story is also interesting because this lady, now you will see, will be, doubted about her, let's say, loyalty to her husband, no? She was the first Countess of Belvedere, listlessly walking in the evening, not startled when an otter plunged. Why is she not startled? Because she's a ghost. In the story I sent you, yes, it is said that Malena is here. Hello, Valela. I was recording, but